Hello and welcome to the Everything Noob podcast, episode 1. I am joined by Lido.
Hello.
And Jemmy.
Hi.
And we're missing our fourth caster. We can't seem to find him. It's Boombody. He'll be here for either later or future streams. Yes. So, this podcast is all about gaming and us being noobs at gaming. Namely me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Me
you,
too.
not me. Not me.
Oh no. Jimmy's
If you watch Jemmy's channel, you know she's full of crap.
I'm better than you!
Anyway, all channel links are down below in the description. And if you're watching this live on Twitch TV, we are recording this live on twitch.tv/enoobs. All the links will be on our blog and everywhere else for you to find this. And, yeah. So let's do this. The topic of the night. The topic of the night is the controversy going on between World of Warcraft players and Guild Wars 2 players. More like, not really a controversy, more just like, what are you laughing about over there? Smalls.
Nothing to do with anything. Just keep moving. Sorry.
What are you laughing about?
I know how to use a windmill.
Where did that come from?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Anyway, yes. So tonight we want to talk about just how we feel about both games for those of us who played them. The noob of the night is Jemmy, however, because she's never played either of them. Sorry. I have played both,
Well.
and Lido's played World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
That's
Played
okay.
religiously.
I wish I could, like, put a little crown on my head to, like, signify I'm the noob of the night.
You might have like a little crown thing on your webcam. Google has like, or your webcam might have like a little.
Oh, yeah, there's
emote
a
thing.
stupid little effect.
Yeah, try to find a new crown.
I don't think they have a crown, but, like, whatever.
You'll manage.
Well, like, so what are we talking about with, about those? Like, what is there to...
Basically, I play both games. There it is, the noob crown. We got the noob crown.
Yeah, new crown. There we go. I'll wear that.
Basically, I have both games. I stopped playing World of Warcraft a while ago for Minecraft. Lido has.
Lena, you're not supposed to lower yourself to my honorary position.
How do you remove it?
I'll wear the princess tiara then, if you're gonna do that.
Lord help me. Remove all effects.
Yeah, remove all. Okay.
No, I have both games. I just wanted first. I wanted to know what your thoughts on it were. As I guess first we'll talk about Guild Wars 2 because I've been playing that all day. I got it, and unfortunately, I don't know why you guys let me do that.
You were so against it, and then you broke down and bought it.
Well, like a good friend of mine.
The first one.
A good friend of mine who I never get to play video games with anymore is like, "Hey, did you get Guild Wars 2?" And I'm like, "Oh, I haven't gotten to play a game with this guy in forever." It's like, "You should get it. It's a lot better than the first one, and it's way better than World of Warcraft." And like, well, I mean, I have been dying to play new RPG, and I mean, I just got Borderlands 2, and so that's now I'm like fighting myself every time I turn on my computer, record a video, play Borderlands, play Guild Wars, or do all three at the same time.
That would be a cool challenge.
Both at the same time.
Yeah.
So, Lido, how much did you play World of Warcraft?
I played it a lot.
So you get max level and all that good stuff?
Max level. I got one main character. I got 2 other level 85 characters as well.
Oh, so you've had the full
I have
package.
a main character. Yeah, I started back right when Wrath of the Lich King came out. That's when I started to play.
Oh wow!
So
you started late too.
Yeah, I started late, and then once I reached my level 55 on my main character, I went ahead and rolled up a Death Knight. That was pretty cool. I just Guild Wars 2. I watched a few videos on it and stuff. I remember Guild Wars when it first came out, the first one, and it would promise to be a competitor to World of Warcraft, and because it was so different, it was kind of like it was trying to be more of a group. Where it's not just a massively, role playing. You can have guilds in World of Warcraft too, but it was so much different in Guild Wars, and it just never picked up. World of Warcraft obviously kind of, became the champion still. And I remember when Rift came. You guys remember Rift?
Yeah, that was like really, really popular for like that much time.
Man, it was like, yeah, and it was like, it was this great game. It was supposed to like just completely clobber World of Warcraft, and it's still going and everything. And I think they even went to free to play.
Wow, really?
But yeah, I think so. I'm not
desperate.
sure. But yeah, and this is what a lot of games were doing, is they were trying to compete with World of Warcraft.
The new
I don't know
Wars.
how Guild Wars 2 is, but from what I understand, they kind of like, they still have the same kind of method, the massive groups that you can form, and which are called guilds. And
what's weird is so far I haven't noticed one similarity to Guild Wars 1 in the sense of that stuff.
Oh, wow.
Like, the little bit of time I've been playing it, instead of sitting in a room with everyone waiting to start a quest, like each quest was a grand adventure, and you had to sit there and wait to get your party together, and it was a big pain. Now it's more like you're doing your quest, right? And some random dude can just walk up and without being in your party start killing stuff next to you, and you're like, oh, he's stealing my kills. But because he's like right next to you, you're both getting the kills. It's insane.
Wow, that's cool. That's almost kind of like the way Rift. That's what Rift was trying to do. Was they didn't have like instant. Well, they did still have the instance type thing where you go into a dungeon and then you got your group with you and stuff. But they also had where at any moment a rift could happen, and you could just be wandering about, and all of a sudden this rift will appear, and you'll be in an instance.
Yeah.
And everybody that joins into that instance is part of your group. So everybody shares the loot, everybody shares the experience, everybody shares everything. And I thought that was going to like completely destroy World of Warcraft in that sense.
For a while it did, really.
Yeah, but Guild Wars 2 might do it, because if you're saying that's doing stuff like that, that's what people were kind of talking about in World of Warcraft. Oh, wouldn't it be cool if this, and then Rift came out, and that's when I tried it. But
I mean, they added a ton of stuff. Another thing they did is, how you only get to play on one server? And then you have to make a whole new character. Well, now you're married to that server on that account. You have to make a whole new account for $50 extra to play on another server. Yeah,
wow.
That's gross.
But you can play with your friends from other servers. It's coming soon. It's not implemented yet, but you're going to be able to go into instances with them in like mixed servers. So if you can still you can't play the full game with your friends, but you can still do instances and collect items with them and stuff.
I don't like that.
Oh, I
you don't
see
like
what you
that?
mean.
It was better than World of
No.
Warcraft, where you had to pay $25 to play with your friends.
Server crowding's a problem when you marry people to servers like that.
Yeah, true, but I don't know. That's one I liked it. I thought that was better than nothing at all.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like how you can't transfer accounts. Maybe pay a small nominal fee.
Well, you're going to be able to do
marry
that
yourself
too.
to another account.
Yeah, you can do that. Right now it's
Yeah.
free.
Well, that
sure.
kind of fixes it. The problem that I have with it. Then, if ultimately you can change.
Yeah, no.
See, World of Warcraft, you could just go on any server and create new characters. You couldn't take your character with you on that server, but you can create another character on the server without paying any extra money.
But in
You
Guild
got only
Wars'
so many
defense,
characters, though, right?
it's not $15 a month to play Guild Wars. So
Yeah,
that's why they do that. Anything to get you to pay that extra bit of money. So some people
So,
will do that.
Is there a cost, though, to play Guild Wars 2?
Nope,
No.
just the original
Free to play.
price. And then you'll
Wow.
sign your life
Game
away on
with
expansions.
Free to
But
play.
Which I like to do.
it's, yeah. But the new World of Warcraft expansion. Let me talk about that for a sec.
Oh yeah.
I thought I was talking to you, Jemmy, about this not like too long after it was released, or maybe it was someone else. But whoever I was talking to felt like they were releasing it because of Kung Fu Panda 2 coming out.
That might have been me.
That the announcement comes out right around the time Kung Fu Panda comes out, and everyone's obsessed with pandas for some reason.
Well, everybody was obsessed with the first Kung Fu Panda, and I think they kind of announced that they were going to do a second one, and I think Blizzard was like, "Whoa, we need to jump that."
Yeah, like let's jump on the panda bandwagon.
I think
the Kung Fu Panda bandwagon.
They even I think made a pet. You can get a pet. I think one of my characters has a pet. That's a little panda pet that you can buy off of Blizzard.
Oh, weird.
And for a while, everybody was saying, no, it's a joke. They're not going to come out with pandas in World of Warcraft, and so everybody was going, I don't know, and they even kind of hinted to it, and then here it is, Mists of Pandaria.
Here's the pandas.
They came out with it. Yeah,
Boy,
I watched
pandas.
some videos on it. I watched some playthroughs, and to tell you the truth, compared to Wrath of the Lich King and how it starts out when you reach those levels to get up there and you're going through the storyline and stuff, and especially when they introduce the Death Knights, it's so much better. The Mist of Pandaria is just very basic. It shows a little short screen, and then you go off and you do quests to train yourself, and then that's it. And it's like there's, with Wrath of the Lich King, it seemed like it was more. There was a lot more cut scenes, a lot more of the NPCs talking to you in voice, an actual voice, and those kind of not an actual cut scene, but kind of a cut scene within the game. Whereas Mist of Pandaria, I didn't notice that. It just seemed like you just go get quests, and it's just basically the same idea.
One thing
now,
they did with the what?
Oh, that's lame.
I was in
Full
Cataclysm
price for
also.
that, and then they don't give you as much story, which I am questionable about how much the pandas fit into the official lore, which I'm sure they've fixed it to where they do, but, let's be real. I'm sure a lot of, lore fanatics probably raged when they
Oh, well, you have these
read
massive,
that.
badass characters like giant minotaurs and all this stuff, and then cuddly pandas come in, and they're supposed to be badass. You're like, they're panda bears. What are you
Actually,
doing?
pandas kill a lot of people, though.
The Death Knight.
In real life. Pandas are actually pretty deadly.
But still, they're adorable. The whole
When
I don't find
Cataclysm came
pandas
out-
adorable.
Now, when Cataclysm came out, they introduced a new style of the questing, especially in the beginning of it when you first start out. And I was kind of expecting Mists of Pandaria to kind of have that same kind of a questing system, to where they have, like I said, there's a definite storyline, cut scenes, just a lot of things like that, and they just didn't have it in this expansion, unless the video I watched, the guy was skipping all that. I don't know if you can. But it just looked like all he was doing was going from person to person, just like you do in regular World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
You just start out and you just grab a quest, you go out, kill a few things, come back, get another quest, go out, kill a few things, come back. That's all it was, and it just looked like WoW. That's what it is, WoW.
Owls are pretty
vanilla WoW. It's
now,
just,
though.
I don't know. It just seemed like Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm were just like, they were awesome, and then they went to this. I don't know what they were trying to do.
I think this might be one of the last
The pandas
expansions.
The pandas are cool. They made them look mean. They made them look, tough. They didn't make them all puffy and cute. They made them look decent. But
the only cool thing about them, in my opinion, is that you can go with either or. Like you can do a panda, but choose either faction. It's the first character that did that.
Yes, that is really. I don't know how that works with guilds.
I'll tell you one thing: it's laziness.
That is
though.
Interesting.
It's totally laziness. Instead of
'cause they could've
creating
made a
two
new
new characters,
character.
they just made one.
Right. They want because both factions wanted the panda, so they didn't know.
You don't give them that just because they want it, though.
They could have made two factions of pandas that were in war together. That would have been cool.
it would have been still lazy, but
Like red pandas for one and regular pandas for the others.
I don't know. I think it's a silly expansion to compete with Guild Wars 2, which so far, in my opinion, is far superior.
Well,
Just
I
from
mean,
the few
you're
minutes
comparing
I've
a
played.
brand new game to a game that's like what, nearly 10 years old now.
That's fair. Yeah, that is true.
It's interesting how they brought them out pretty much close to the same time.
It's a competitive thing. They totally did that to compete. There's no question about it.
A lot of the original developers for the Guild Wars, and I don't know about the development team for the Guild Wars 2, actually came from Blizzard.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a little bit of like bitter or maybe playful competitiveness there.
There could be. You know what other thing they did too that I really like is that throughout the whole game you're on a main story in Guild Wars 2. And they identify that by highlighting those main story quests with green blips above the players' heads.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's all the side stuff around you, so you always know when you're on the main quest line and you always know when you're doing side quests.
Kind of like Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Get it all muddled together.
I like that. I like that. I like to be able to sometimes I want to continue on with the storyline, and sometimes I want to just kind of go off and build up experience and things like that with a side quest and go back to the main story.
I'm not a fan,
but if you don't, if you get lost and you don't know where the main story is, because that's always been kind of I guess you could. There's ways to find the main story because they've put the quests and sections and things on in World of Warcraft, but. In World of Warcraft, they got it sectioned out, but there's really no real emphasis on the main story, and sometimes you get lost.
Yeah.
You get lost real easy in it, especially when you go from one zone to the next. You're like, okay, now what? You got all these.
What were you gonna say, Jemmy?
I don't like it when MMOs like. Do the whole, like, they highlight a character and, like, put blips over their heads and stuff. Like, I'm okay with it on the mini-map, like, marking it, but
that's where it is.
It kind of ruins the immersion for me. If, like, there's an exclamation point or something hanging above the character's head, and I'm like, I want to talk to actually every person. Don't make me, like, feel like that one's special.
Oh, well, I mean, they do that, but with merchants will have a nice little coin thing over their head, but it doesn't stand out as much as the yellow exclamation mark like in World of Warcraft. But I mean, they got to do something so people can identify.
What about a sign hanging from the shop? What happened to that?
Because people don't know how to read. People are illiterate. It's true.
There's plenty of games where they don't actually have
different nationalities,
like,
different languages.
Words, though.
Skyrim is what you're talking about.
A pouch. And that means item shop. They put a sword, and that's a weapon shop. Like, what happened to those visual cues without, like, dumbing it down?
Because they want to appeal to the masses, and the masses are dumb.
Yeah, Skyrim, that's one thing that does kind of irritate me with Skyrim, is it's hard to find a quest. It really is sometimes. I can't seem to find quests.
It makes me use my brain, and I don't like it. Man.
I gotta run around and talk to every single person.
Come on, like almost every person has a quest, though.
True. No, I like what they've done though. I mean, Skyrim, yeah, I like that, but yeah, like Lita was saying, sometimes you're wandering around forever. Like, where's the main quest line? Where the hell is?
But there's a mini map and like a quest log, and it tells you right where to go.
Well, that's dumb.
I'm sorry, I'm not a lazy gamer, and I actually have a brain to use.
You're not a lamer?
No, I'm not a lamer.
Lazy gamer is a lamer.
New term, lamer.
Yep. Lazy gamer is a lamer.
Yeah,
Shouldn't it be laser?
I like lamer. What's wrong with lamer? Laser's cool, but it doesn't make sense. Lamer is like a lazy gamer is lame. You don't think so? I'm calling myself lame, and you're not even biting on that. You're not even interested.
No, it's too easy. It's too easy. I'll get you later.
You didn't think of it.
Okay. That's why I hate it, because I didn't think
That's
of
exactly, because I
Yep,
won.
You got me.
Because I won.
Yep, you won.
Anyway, the one other thing I really like about Guild Wars 2 is there's random events that will pop up in the area you're in. And anyone can just run up and start killing whatever it is that popped up. just to wreak havoc on the town. And the NPCs will get involved, and they'll run in
Oh,
there,
yeah.
and it's
That was
chaos.
Rift. Rift did the same thing, where they had all of a sudden you'd be in town, doing crafting or whatever you're doing, and then all of a sudden this group of whatever's coming in and attacking all the NPCs. You're going, what the hell? I'm trying to do something here, and you got to jump in and take.
Well, in a world like that, you think those problems would arise if you were in there, like in real life, and you're just trying to go about your business. But there's massive creatures roaming around the world. You'd think once in a while one would just decide, I'm gonna mess stuff up in there. I'm gonna go in there and pee on everybody. Oh no! And you got to fight him. Just like in our world, random crap can happen when you least expect it. So it kind of makes that extra amount of danger.
Yeah, totally, and it makes it, you never know. You could be thinking you're going into a peaceful situation, and then all of a sudden something attacks you. You're going, what the hell?
I had a thought, since we were talking about like the differences between the two, or maybe the similarities, and Lado said the word crafting. Like, since you've played Guild Wars 2 now, is there like a crafting system or a job system? Like, how's the trade between like other real players in Guild Wars 2?
I've barely touched on it. I haven't actually gotten a crafting skill, but I know it's there. Like, every item you get can be crafted down for some profession. Okay. And all the professions involve crafting of some kind. I felt like that was a little bit similar to World of Warcraft, but again, I haven't gotten a craft yet, so I don't know. I know that
a lot of the MMORPGs are starting to add crafting to their game.
Well, I wish Boombody was here because he's been really good with it. He told me that he's really into the crafting system in that game, and I can actually, even though we're on different servers, I can send him my materials, and he said he can craft me some badass stuff with them.
Wow.
Oh, so there's cross-server stuff too.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it seems like every time I add Boombody to a game, he gives me stuff. I'm going, oh, this is cool. Oh, this is great.
They're noticing my lava lamp.
He's good at a lot of. He's good at a lot of those games.
Yeah. He's really far.
And he takes advantage of all that. Yeah, it takes like Diablo 3. He was really good with
I bet that's where he is. He's playing Guild Wars 2 right now instead of being here talking about it. He's like,
I'll be so
blow
mad.
that noise. I'm just going to play.
Because I could be doing that myself, but I'm not. I made a commitment, damn it.
Yeah.
So, fun
between the two of them, to compare the two, first of all, they're the same kind of game, but they're so different. So it's hard to compare them. The World of Warcraft will always be. I was hoping that eventually it would go free to play because they would start losing.
But they still have like tons of subscribers. Like, tons. I think it's still one of the most highly subscribed to games. They're not going to go free to play until they like really start slipping.
Well, they did though. Partially, lower. they went to level 20 now. You can play for free, which is kind of cool. Like, they never did that before.
So it's no longer like a demo. Can you still chat with people? Because
I think you can. I bet you there's a trading limit or something, but.
What? Like,
there was a trial.
Two-week trial is now just infinitely until you get to 20?
Yeah. But every time they come out with an expansion, I've noticed they lower the rate that it takes you to get from level like 1 to 20 and level 1 to you find yourself getting towards level 60 a lot faster than when the game first came out because they're trying to make it even still.
So that's why it's free from level 1 to 20, because it takes about 15 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. It's
fastest leveling ever.
Yeah, like level 1 to 20 is like a day's worth of work.
You kill like 3 little like guys. You don't even really know how the battle system works yet, and you're just like, ding, level 20. I don't even know how to use an ability yet.
I don't know what I'm doing.
That's funny.
I don't know if I like this game.
Apparently, from what Cruiser Complex is saying in the chat, it's really easy to get to level 60 now in World of Warcraft. It's like 1 week, even if you're slacking. Which for me, I never reached level 60 a long time ago. That was before. The last time I played was before Cataclysm came out.
That's
So I bet
really
you it's
a
really...
week. I
Well,
bet I know.
Cataclysm changed a lot because everybody wanted to get to the cataclysmic events, and they couldn't do it until they reached a certain level. So they sped it up quite a bit
Yeah, to hold people's interest and...
to get people up to that level.
Well, the max level in Guild Wars starts out, instead of in the first game it was level 20, now it's level 80, which is good. They fixed that. So, you know an expansion is probably going to take a little bit longer to come around. The first game was releasing its expansion so fast. So I hope this one takes longer. 'Cause I
Yeah.
know I won't be buying it.
Going from 85 to 90 would be. Is that what it is? The level has gone up to 90 now.
I don't
90 or
know.
95.
The
I think
level
it's
cap?
10
Don't
levels.
care.
I thought it was
I'll
95.
Never play World of Warcraft. It costs too much to get involved in it now. Like,
Well,
the
no,
level
with
of entry is just too much.
No, the level cap is 85 as of Cataclysm, but now that they've added the new expansion, I think
It's
they
90 or
increased-
95 now. I'm pretty sure it's 95 because they wanted to make it 10 levels higher. So,
That's arbitrary, though, the levels.
There shouldn't be a cap. They should just be able to level as much as you can, right?
Well,
No.
then you gotta balance skills differently, and then you got people who can literally never be defeated.
You gotta put hard caps on, like, level
That's
skills,
true.
like damage and stuff. Otherwise, like, yeah, you could make people level indefinitely to, like, I guess, whatever cap you put in the programming. Like, that's ridiculous and unachievable. I'm sure somebody would manage it, but,
Well, you could sneeze on
like,
someone.
you would have to, like, hard cap all
Yeah.
this stuff.
It's
Like,
ugh,
a
they're
level 1000 guy would probably end up being the same as somebody who's, like, level 100.
Yeah.
It's just bragging rights at that point. Like, look how much time I wasted.
Well, that's kind of like RuneScape. RuneScape doesn't technically have a level cap, but there is a way to get to the max level, and that changes every time they add a new skill to the game. But RuneScape sucks. That is the hardest
I
game
heard
to
about
level
that.
in.
Well, I heard about what they started doing. They sold out to somebody.
What RuneScape
And-
did?
Yeah,
Who?
they were bought by some gaming company of some sort.
I didn't know this. I was
I
playing that
mean-
for years.
RuneScape.
Years.
Yeah, I saw a rant on it. Somebody was ranting about how they've.
Well, Jagex was always an indie company, technically, and they were successful too for a while. But RuneScape's literally a point-and-click game, and if you want to raise your skills,
Tell me Zango bought it.
oh my god. Well, really,
Invite all your friends and you'll get more bonuses.
oh god, it was already a bad game, but holy crap, that would suck.
Click to add like to your Facebook profile. Send free runes to your friends every day. Annoy the shit out of them. Oh,
Well,
my
for
God.
anyone out there who hasn't played RuneScape, basically, it's literally a point-and-click game. You run up to a tree, and you cut it down. You click on the tree, your guy cuts it down. You run up to another tree, and that's how you raise your woodcutting level. There's an actual level for woodcutting. And to get you to raise it to this unbelievably ridiculous amount, you need to play for...
Chop tree.
Well, no. You get this cape for getting level 99. That's the max for any skill, just about level 99. So they encourage you to do it, and yeah, you just chop trees forever. And someone told me once that the time it takes to get from level 91 to 99 is exactly how long it takes you to get from levels 1 to 91. So like level 91 is the halfway point, basically.
Ew. Why would...
Wow.
That doesn't seem balanced.
It's not. And so people made like botting programs, and they're, illegal, and people were getting banned daily because they're using robots to cut down trees and do all the mundane tasks. It's it's really not a good game, but the reason I kept sticking with it was because I put years into it. I just kept playing it because there was no other RPG. It was $5 a month, and I didn't want to play World of Warcraft at the time. And then I started playing World of Warcraft and got bored with it, so I went back to RuneScape. And when Minecraft came out, I finally canceled all of them. Thank God.
Yeah.
Because Minecraft is just so much more satisfying. Oh
The MMO I used to play is it's about to release a new expansion pack next year.
What's
And
that?
like part of me wants to go back, but then part of me's like, there's nothing there for me. Don't go back.
What is it?
It's Final Fantasy XI, and it's like literally going to be one of the last games released for PS2 next year.
They're still releasing stuff for PS2.
Yes, it's going to be on PS2. It's going to be.
Wow. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't found anything. It says something about Jagex sold. Jagex sold a lot of stock to a New York investor, and that may have changed.
They probably changed hands or something. I do want to get into that, but we are at the halfway point in our show. We are in halftime, and we have something special planned for halftime in every show. Thanks to the mind of Mr. Lito Dreadlow. He came up with this idea. And
we're going to do a cheer squad or something?
No, we're not going to do cheer squad.
We're going to all... me and Dan are getting in bikinis. And... No.
And we're gonna do a Call Me Maybe
run
parody.
In circles.
No.
Anyway.
Dan would look sexy in a bikini.
I'm sure everyone out there has heard of the popular literature game called Mad Libs. And Lito thought this would make a fantastic halftime show segment. So I quickly picked two kind of shorter ones because we want this segment to go on, for a few minutes. So sometimes we'll do one long one, sometimes we'll do a couple really short ones. But today I picked a couple. I'm not going to tell you the title. Lito and Jemmy have not seen these at all. That we have not rehearsed the Mad Lib. I have it right in front of me right now, and I'm just going to start entering in. They're going to go back and forth and take turns giving me the words. So.
All right.
Yes, and we're not. This is a no holes barred Mad Lib, so we can be as gross as we want. This is a rated M podcast, so cover your ears if you are too young. Just gonna throw that out there.
Cover your ears or don't complain, or make sure the door's shut and your parents can't hear.
Your parents can send hate mail all they want, but this is the official warning. So, all right, here we go. We're gonna start with Jemmy, ladies first, and then Lito, and then so on and so forth. I need a noun.
Wait, who's going first?
You.
Oh. Darn. Card games. No, wait, no,
That's not a noun.
Yeah,
Cards is
not a noun.
Card?
Yeah, I use cards.
Cards. Okay.
Card.
An institution.
Well, it has to be. No, yeah, it's not a plural.
It's not a plural, so card?
Yeah, what a card.
An institution.
Card. Institution?
This shouldn't be that hard.
No, I'm just trying to think of something really bad. Correctional.
You can look at the chat if you need hints too. People are putting stuff in there.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm thinking of
a noun? Because it's like playing a card game's a verb.
A card is a noun. Like you can hold a card, a credit card, a playing card.
All right. Let's try institution.
Do you have the chat open? There's some good suggestions coming in there.
Sweatshop. Wait, are those? I'm thinking when I'm thinking of institution, I'm thinking like universities, colleges.
Yeah, that's probably what they're
hospital,
prisons, mental
movie theaters.
Hospitals.
I don't know.
Okay, so it's anything, right?
It could be. I mean, probably something more than a shopping mall. Probably something more
brothel,
specific.
There you go. There's a good one. Brothel.
Brothel. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. A number.
42.
2. All right. An adjective.
An adjective. Slimy.
Slimy. Okay. Occupation.
Oh, So we've already dropped the word brothel. Wow, how can I make this really wrong? Preschool teacher.
Oh no!
This ain't going too good. I don't know what's going to happen.
Insulting name.
Know those words together. An insulting name. Faggot.
Wow! Just going for the kill. Okay.
Wow!
Female celebrity.
Female celebrity. Who? Laura Croft.
Well, it's not even a real celebrity.
I don't want to pick a real celebrity.
Adjective.
It gets weird if you do.
Adjective. Purple.
All right. Occupation.
Again?
Yep.
Oh, no. Barista.
Oh, what? What is that?
Oh, this is gonna be good. Famous disliked celebrity. I like how that's a category for something.
Famous disliked celebrity.
Yes.
Drescher.
Justin Bieber.
There you go. Someone said that in the chat. Everyone's like Justin Bieber. Like that's
Or it could
today's
be,
current.
Rebecca
No,
Black.
there's no believers
either one of those.
here.
Okay, adjective.
Adjective. Oh, dusty.
Adverb.
Adverb. Beautifully? Is that a adverb?
Yeah, I think that's an adverb.
I mean, it counts. I don't know if it's a real word.
Beautifully?
We'll let it slide. Adjective.
You do it beautifully.
Adjective.
What's a gross adjective? Oh. We'll go with our old standby of crusty.
Crusty. Oh God. Plural noun.
Plural noun. Crusty, huh? She was saying crusty. I'm thinking maybe this might go with that. No, let's go with oh, why can't I think of anything?
Look around your house.
I
When in
know.
doubt.
Pillows.
Pillows. Where the hell are pillows in here? Okay.
It's in my room.
All right, Jemmy. Another occupation, but plural.
Oh, a plural
Blah, blah,
occupation. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, deep sea divers. No, wait, no, that's not an occupation. Marine biologists.
Marine biologists.
All right.
Let's go for something crazy.
And
Let's
then
go for
Lido,
diving.
last one, Lido. This is gonna be a hard one. Famous movie quote.
Famous movie quote. What is that? A long one?
I don't know. Famous movie quote. It doesn't have to be that long. Like,
Come on, come on!
I know. I'm trying to think of a good one.
It doesn't have to be.
Go ahead, make my day.
That'll probably actually be good.
that'll probably be good.
About it.
All right, here we go. This Mad Lib is called First Day.
First day at what?
First day.
First day. It could be first day,
Guess
whatever.
on the job with all the occupations.
Probably the institution you picked.
Oh no!
All right. So this is kind of weird. It should just said a name, but it says, "Dear Card, today was my first day at the brothel. It was so horrible. I only met 42 people, and very few of them seemed to strike interest. A slimy preschool teacher called me a faggot, and then this girl named Laura Croft laughed at my purple outfit. I can't believe what happened today. Anyway, I did enjoy some of it. I met this one barista named Justin Bieber. This person was super dusty. I think we'll beautifully become crusty pillows." Oh my gosh. This is a brothel, that's all I'm thinking of. What's a barista doing at a brothel?
Complimentary
And a
drinks.
preschool
refreshments.
teacher. Alright. Maybe tomorrow will be better. After all, it was only the first day. Well, I think I'll leave you to what one of my marine biologists said to me. Go ahead, make my day.
worst letter ever.
Oh my god.
That one could have been
That's
better.
bad.
Do you think we have time for one more?
I like the barista Justin Bieber, though.
You guys want to do one more or no?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Throw it down.
All right.
We got
We'll start with Lito this time. Adjective.
an adjective. Okay. Cranky.
Noun.
Lotion.
Lotion.
Yeah. It's easy to spell. Let's pop
Wait,
it in there.
adjective.
Yes, it is.
Did I do that right? Adjective? No, adjective describes a noun.
Yeah.
It's not cranky. Yeah, it's
Cranky
that's
is
a verb.
it's a describing word. It's
Yeah.
sloppy,
So-and-so was
cranky.
cranky.
Yeah. Animal.
Okay. Animal. Sheep.
Sheep. Adverb.
Yeah, see, cranky is an adjective.
Lazily.
Lazy. Lazily?
Lazily. Yeah.
Let's go instead of cranky. Let's go with puffy because cranky's not
Yeah,
the kind of
they're
adjective.
backing you up. They
There-
said cranky
is
is an
there-
adjective.
Is there a
Yes.
cranky pillow?
I mean,
Cranky car? I guess you know, cranky is more like a
It's
person.
for people, but like you could describe it about things with humanistic traits.
yeah.
We
Like
can
the
stick with that, I guess.
toaster's not working with you, so the toaster's being cranky.
All right.
Cruise
Let's go
Complex is a teacher. He's getting upset.
Cruiser Complex
you're right.
says he's an English teacher, but he spelled damn it wrong.
No, actually, that's right.
No, it's D-A-M-M-I-T.
No,
I had this argument with someone once. You can look it up.
D-A-M-N is damn.
That, and then damn it is two M's. You can Google it.
Oh, weird.
Anyway,
Okay.
so puffy. Puffy, lotion, sheep, lazily, we need a verb.
A
Whose turn
verb.
was it?
From me, verb, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
A verb. Run.
Frodo!
Frodo!
A verb ending in ing.
There you go. Have fun with that one.
Wow. The first one I thought of, I don't want to just throw out there.
Frodo.
So,
Look at
What
Frodo's.
was-
Pooping. Yeah, Frodo. Pooping.
rubbing.
Rubbing?
Rubbing.
Rubbing.
Okay. A noun?
A door.
Plural noun, so we'll do doors. Sorry, I forgot to say plural.
Oh.
Verb
Doors.
ending in ed.
Jacked.
Jacked. Nice. Occupation, Lito.
Occupation. Sanitary expert. I'm thinking
Oh
of
my god.
Frodo's pooping.
Janitor.
Verb.
A janitor.
Janitor. You want janitor? Okay. Verb.
Yeah.
A verb.
Same thing. I just said sanitary because
Rolling.
rolling.
Yeah.
Occupation.
Another occupation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's your
And
turn.
then, Jemmy, you need to start thinking of one, too.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
all right. Let's see. Occupation. Stripper.
Okay. Jemmy?
Wow. Still stunned. He just went there.
I want to make this interesting.
Oh.
Look at the
Intern.
chat. You don't like... Okay.
No.
Intern isn't an occupation.
Yeah, well, some people are career interns.
Adjective?
Adjective. Smelly.
Smelly. Noun?
Wheels.
That's a plural
Wheel?
noun.
Yeah, just wheel.
A wheel. Yeah, whatever.
Windmill. No,
Okay,
just
here we go,
kidding.
Lito. Fantasy creature.
A what?
Fantasy creature.
Liger.
Fantasy
It's
creature.
only like the best animal ever.
Dragon.
Oh, wow. That was creative.
Just go for the easy button there.
I don't know. It's just quick.
Okay, noun?
Cassette tape.
Cassette tape.
All right, adjective.
Adjective.
That's a long one.
This is the second to last one.
Hot.
Pot?
No, hot.
Oh, hot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an adjective. And then a noun.
Battery.
Battery. Okay, here we go. This one's called Spider-Man.
Wow.
Wow. I think we just screwed up Spider-Man. So I'm gonna apologize right now.
All right. A rather puffy thing has
Battery could be a verb.
A rather puffy thing has just occurred in the life of a nerdy, high-lotion student, Peter Parker. After being bitten by a radioactive sheep, his body chemistry is lazily altered, and he can run walls and ceilings, and develops a sheep sense, which warns him of rubbing danger. Okay.
Rubbing danger.
Adopting the name Sheep Man, Peter first uses his newfound doors to make money, but after his uncle jacked the hands of a janitor, Peter failed to rolling. What? And swears to use his doors to fight the evil that jacked his uncle. At the same time, stripper and intern Norman Osborn, after
Oh boy.
Wow.
stripper and intern Norman Osborn, after exposure to a smelly nerve wheel, develops an alternate personality of himself, the super strong psychotic Green Dragon. Peter Parker must now juggle three things in his life: his job at the local newspaper, under a perpetually on-edge cassette tape, his battery against the evil dragon, or Green Dragon, and his fight to win affection. Oh, here we go. This is awesome. And his fight to win the affections of a hot classmate, Mary Jane Watson.
The only right part
Yes,
of
the
it.
only correct one.
That's probably really supposed to be there.
Against none other than his battery, Harry Osborn, son of Norman Osborn. Oh, okay, that wasn't even a complete sentence. Hot classmate Mary Jane Watson against none other than his battery, Harry Osborn, or best battery, Harry Osborn, son of... I'm doing terrible reading this, I'm sorry. Alright. Is this challenge too much for the amazing sheep man to handle? That's how it ends.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. His
that was all right.
lotion powers, not doing it for
Intern
me.
stripper.
That's like a college girl. The
Boom
intern
Body just
stripper. Nope.
just messaged me. He says, "I feel so I feel so ashamed."
Oh.
Just
Ashamed.
He should.
should.
Feel so ashamed. Should.
Let's rub it in.
We have to rub it in, because he didn't make it on time.
Let's rub it in deeply.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, we are getting down to the last 10 minutes of the show here.
So what's our mini topic?
Well, yes, in future casts, we will be taking comments and suggestions and things to talk about from you guys. We will be setting all that up on the blog, so be sure you're following the blog. For now, we are going to go into another topic, though, since this is the first show, and that is the upcoming release of Assassin's Creed 3. Yeah. Which I think we all can relate to.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready.
Who just wants like one more year to beat? I don't know. I guess I'm the only one. I just want to beat the one I have first.
No, I still haven't beaten Brotherhood.
I finally beat that, but I only just
I
started
got
the
really
next one.
close.
I just
I'm
started
still on-
Revolution.
I'm still on the first
it's
one.
Revolution. It's the one you bought me. I got like to the end, and then I like had to put it down, and I haven't picked it back up.
Oh, okay. All right.
But like, I love Assassin's Creed. Don't get me wrong. I love the plate, but I really hate the Desmond Miles like story plot, like that side story, or I wish
That's
they
the
would
whole
just
story.
No, like if they would just like follow Ezio and forget the sci-fi twist, I would like be in heaven.
That's how I felt at first, but I kind of like it.
No, I hate Desmond, and I
Really?
hate Lucy, and all of them. I wish they'd jump off a cliff and die. Templar twins. That's it.
And we won't try to give any spoilers,
Careful.
especially for my sake, because I still haven't beaten the latest one. But
Here's the spoilers. They jump off a cliff and die.
they,
That's my ending.
well, at least you clarified that was the spoiler, so people could have tuned out fast enough, so they didn't know about the jumping off the cliff part. So, Lito, you've only played the first one.
Yeah. I haven't really even gotten through the whole thing yet.
Oh, you
I
really should play them.
Uninstalled it so I can install something else. So. But yeah, I enjoy the first one, and
the
just
second one.
the whole gameplay of being able to attach yourself to sides of walls and climb up. You got to climb up
best one.
Yeah, you got to climb up a tower in order to gain your what is it?
Uncover the map, all your achievements and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and get more.
You're Spider-Man
cool.
before science.
I like it. It made me feel like Spider-Man. That was the first thing I loved about it.
The
Climbing
best
on everything.
Spider-Man game ever.
Now I don't
Assassin's
know.
Creed.
I don't know if this has changed or not, but I know in the first one, one of the things that I really hated was having to always walk slow. It just seemed like it took forever for me to get from one place.
You can run.
Yeah, you
he's only played the
can, but
first one,
you get the attention of all the guards and everybody else chasing you, and you gotta fight them all.
That's
it's a
like
lot
the
better.
point. You run, don't jump in like a hay barrel, wait for a second, and then you're good.
Yeah, that's what I used to do.
Yeah, it's a lot better now. You can walk fast without alerting people. You can run, and as long as there's no like posters of you anywhere, you can not alert anyone. You can just run around.
Yeah,
It's kind of nice.
It was pretty cool. I liked the one part where I had to get into this gate. In order for me to get into the gate, I had to blend in with this group of druids or whatever they were, and they just walked right in. I was able to get into the gate.
You'll love the second one, because all the games since the second one have been very similar to the second one, in terms of like the questing system being way better. Graphics are right there through all of them. They're really good. So far I really like Revolution. I like going back to Altair, and the way they did it was kind of cool. But no, I don't know.
Altair, just amazing.
I don't mind the Desmond Miles part. I think it gives it more of a realistic feel in the only sense that in any other game there's no explanation for the HUD. So in real life you don't have a radar and a life bar and all this other crap. And so maybe Halo, any game where you're wearing a helmet. But in that game, since you're in the Animus, everything's really digital.
I'm okay with the HUD not being explained. I'm totally
I like that.
okay with that.
And then I like the story. I like the addition of it.
I don't. I hate it.
Well, the whole point is they're using his ancestry to go back in time, right? To find out. It's all has to do with like Illuminati and all that garbage, or the New World Order and all that, and they're. It's the whole point, that's where they're trying to get at. But anyway, yeah, the whole thing is the only way to find this information out is for this guy to become one of those characters, or the one actual character that was his ancestry or whatever, and then go back and try to figure out, who's behind all the whatever, and try to get them.
Well, I cannot wait. I'm so tired of them not putting this in the games. I can't wait till you're doing missions as him too, but I want because a modern day Assassin's Creed is what I always thought they were going for. So you start out in the ancient times, and then we get into like modern buildings and stuff, and you're climbing around like a psycho, and people are like, "What the hell does he do?" Because you wouldn't see that now, but maybe way back in the day when everything's so rustic.
Parkour crazies.
Well, I mean, yeah, parkour.
Flash mobs and parkour crazies.
I just think it'd be cool if, they transitioned it into, into modern day, and they haven't done it yet. You get to walk around as him a little bit and climb on the old buildings, but in modern time, and there's like some cars laying around and stuff. But I don't know. That's one thing I've been waiting for, to actually play as Desmond.
Well, in the first one, you're just stuck in a room with a couple doctors, and you're just keep going back and forth. And I don't know. I've never gotten any further than where I'm at. I don't know if I can actually do stuff in this phase of the game, other than just walk around. That's all I can do. I haven't seen where I can go anywhere else.
Oh.
And then I obviously jump on the bed and I go back in time. No, I haven't. So I don't know how far I can go in that thing.
Oh, it's good. I loved the first game, and then I didn't realize how bad it was until the second one came out. And then when they improved on everything from the first one, you're like, wow, that actually was a pretty crummy game. But no, and it was still good for a crummy game. I'm just saying, there was all those quests where you have to sit down on a bench and listen to people talk.
Yeah.
Those are gone in the future games because they realized, well, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah. They got rid of some of the crappy mission styles and replaced it with other stuff. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. I'm looking forward to the American. Is it the American Revolution era though?
I think so, and that's going to be cool.
I'm kind of looking forward to that because the Patriot is what it makes me think of, and that's kind of a cool movie.
It'll be cool to see some modern technology and mixed in there.
Better guns.
I love how the
Tomahawks.
buildings are actually hollowed out more now, so you can be running away from someone and then jump into someone's house to escape them, and then jump out the other window. You know what I mean? So you're climbing a building and someone has their window open conveniently, and then you run inside the window to jump out the other window. So that's kind of cool.
That's cool.
It'll be a better.
It's magic.
It'll be a cool way to try. It's more realistic. It'll just be a cool way to travel, I think. I don't know. I'm excited.
I think costumes will be better too.
I'm excited, but I don't know. I just want to beat the other one first. They come out so fast, these Assassin's Creed games. I don't know how most games come out too fast. I think so. Oh yeah.
I don't think they're that fast. I think they're
Revolution just came out.
Than most
Halo
what
and
is
stuff.
it, flagship series?
Yeah.
But it's not fast. It's not like they're churning them out like Call of Duty.
That's true. But
I think with Call of Duty though, it's different people making
Halo
that
was
game.
a smaller group too.
yeah, Call of Duty is
Halo.
like two different companies making it now. They have the Black Ops part of it, and they have the Modern Warfare part of it.
Right.
Infinity Ward makes part of it now, and then What's Their Faces makes the other part. I don't know. I don't even like either game.
So
now.
that's why they come out so quickly.
But
yeah, that's why they come out so quickly, because they got to finish the storylines of each of those franchises, I guess you want to call it.
Yeah. Well, we do got to get wrapping up though. It is that time. So let's go around, tell everyone where they can find us, and maybe a project or two we have going on this week, starting with Miss Jemmy Games.
You can find me at Jemmy Games on YouTube and Twitter. This week, I'm going to try to actually do everything I'm supposed to be doing, aka recording Skyrim and finishing off work projects with Photoshop. But most of the work projects you guys aren't going to see, so.
Bummer.
Yeah. I mean,
if you made videos about that, you'd have content.
Well, yeah, but nobody wants to watch me photo edit for 3 hours.
Do speed art. I'm serious. Do speed art. People love that.
I can. It's not some of it's not appropriate for YouTube.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Because I know what she's talking about. She's her profession requires her to deal with sensitive things.
Yeah, and privacy issues, because some of these photos aren't
meant to be seen by public. Whoa. We lost her.
We just lost her. What
she
happened?
Just totally pieced out on us. She's like, thanks for having me. Boop.
Don't know what happened.
That was messed up. Huh. All right. Well, Lita, what do you got going on?
Is she still on?
Yeah, she's back now.
It boosted me.
Well,
whatever.
There we go.
Whatever.
Were you finished?
Yeah.
She was done. It was
done.
weird. It was convenient. It was
peace out. Google's like, nope, you're done.
Okay, well, you can find my YouTube channel at Minecraft and Me. That's
It's down
Minecraft
below.
N and then me, M-E. Yeah, it's down
Just
below.
tell them to scroll down. Be like, scroll down.
And also I have Twitter. Twitter at Lido Dreadlow. All one word. And for me, I've got a series on my YouTube channel. It's got Minecraft in it, and I'm coming out with. I'm going to try. I probably won't be able to do it. I'll probably have to come out with something else. But there's a game with Minecraft in it again, and it's a brand new game that just came out. And I don't want to spoil what the game is, but I'm going to try to find this Minecraft thing.
What other games
so
have
that's
you done
probably
real
what I'm going to
quick?
be doing.
Tell us about the other
Okay,
games
I've
you've done.
well, the very first episode I wanted to kind of like do. It's not really Minecraft in it. It's more like where Minecraft came from, and that was from Infiniminer. So the first episode is about Infiniminer, and so I basically do a little walkthrough of Infiniminer, which is the game that actually inspired Notch to make Minecraft. And then the second one, I did Second Life. I went into Second Life. I had all this Minecraft stuff that I had bought off of their marketplace, and I set up this little area, and I made basically a little Minecraft town or whatever home. And I walked through and explained how you could actually bring Minecraft into Second Life. Why, I don't know. I say that in the video, but you can actually do some pretty cool machinima and pretty cool stuff, like you can make Steve dance, stuff like that. But so yeah, that was and then the third one was Watch, which is a card game, and I basically retextured the card game so it looked like Minecraft, and it had Minecraft textures and stuff. So that was that.
Nice.
And then episode 4 was, of course, Borderlands 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Go check that out. That series is on his channel, and it's awesome. And he froze. We totally lost Lido now.
I cut him out too.
This podcast is like it needs to end. All right, I'll real quick.
Like, you're done.
Yeah, real quickly, I'll say what I'm doing. Basically, this week I'm just gonna be working on my Let's Play series. I have to edit up this podcast and stuff. I'm just trying to go. I'm trying to go back to my channel's roots at the moment, and trying to just kind of slow it down, make more quality videos over just more videos in general, and yeah. So I'm just trying to make the episodes better in quality rather than just how much can I pump out in 1 week. And that's kind of what my big project is, just trying to slow down. But
so fast it was scary. Jumping Hamilton, baby.
But
that's.
Yep, that is about it. So I'd like to thank everyone for listening to the first ever Everything Noob podcast. Next week we'll try to actually start it a little bit sooner on time. Be sure to hit that follow button and subscribe button if you're on Twitch or YouTube. And if you're listening to us from iTunes or any of other places you could have found this, be sure you're following us there too. And our blog, which is linked below the Twitch channel, is going to be updated frequently. So be sure to check that out as well. And,
for like 2 weeks, and then like
I just want to say this and kind of in an apologetic way for the show, because we had done a sound check and everything for another program. I don't want to mention the programs or anything.
Before we started the show, though.
Before we started the show, so we had everything all perfectly organized, and we kind of started late. And I just want to apologize to everybody for that. Next show is obviously going to be a lot more,
hopefully
we'll get it going. Yeah,
hopefully
a lot better
more
than today. Yeah, and sound will be good. Everything will be good. So it's going to be it can only get better from here.
All right.
We hope.
Well, thanks again for joining us, and we will see you next Thursday.
All righty. Take care.
Later.
Bye. Peace.
Play us out, small violin.